The Peninsular War, which was itself a major conflict in the larger Napoleonic Wars, saw the Napoleonic War invade Spain in 1808. A comprehensive overview of the invasion, including its causes, key events, and outcomes can be found here. Napoleon Bonaparte intervened in Spain as a result of his desire to rule Europe. After the Treaty of Fontainebleau in 1807, Napoleon and Portugal, his ally, got into a fight. Napoleon wanted to put his brother Joseph Bonaparte on the Spanish throne, which caused a lot of trouble in Spain. At the time, Spain was politically unstable. In favor of his son Ferdinand VII, who was also a figurehead, King Charles IV, who was weak, had abdicated. The inside divisions and feeble government made Spain powerless to outer impact. Napoleon's essential point was to kill Spain, a possible danger, and to involve the country as a base for additional tasks in Portugal. Spain was seen by the French as a way to prevent the British from entering Portugal and strengthen their hold on the Iberian Peninsula. March 1808, the first invasion. Under the pretext of enforcing the Treaty of Fontainebleau, French troops began entering Spain. Marshal Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte and other French soldiers began to occupy important Spanish cities. On May 2, 1808, the Dos de Mayo uprising. Spanish citizens protested the French occupation in Madrid. The Dos de Mayo uprising, which was brutally suppressed, was the beginning of widespread resistance throughout Spain. Bayon's abdications, May 1808. Charles IV and Ferdinand VII were forced to abdicate due to the growing resistance and unrest. The abdications of Bayonne were orchestrated by Napoleon, who made his brother Joseph Bonaparte the new king of Spain. Spanish resistance fighters established the Junta Central as a governing body in response to the French occupation. The Spanish political and military response to the French was coordinated by this body. The Spanish War of Independence, also known as the Peninsular War, was a long and bloody conflict. Spanish guerrillas, or unpredictable powers, bothered the French, while English powers under Sir Arthur Wellesley, later the Duke of Wellington, joined the Spanish in battling the French. The defeat of the French by Spanish forces under General Francisco de Castaos was a significant victory for the Spanish and their allies. Sir John Moore led a British force that fought a strategic retreat to the coast, allowing British troops to be successfully evacuated from Spain. A decisive victory for the Duke of Wellington, significantly reducing the influence of the French over Spain. The Spanish city of Zaragoza endured 2 significant French attacks. The prolonged siege became a symbol of the Spanish determination and resilience because of the fierce resistance. The contention in the long run turned for the Spanish and their partners. Ferdinand VII was reinstated as Spain's king following Napoleon's abdication in 1814. The Spanish Empire weakened as a result of the invasion and subsequent Peninsular War. It brought about significant political upheaval, which led to movements for independence in Spanish America. The Peninsular conflict depleted French assets and redirected troops from different fronts. It weakened Napoleon's ability to maintain control over Europe and contributed to his eventual downfall. The progress of Spanish guerrilla strategies impacted future struggles and military techniques, featuring the viability of unpredictable fighting against a customary armed force. In Spain, the conflict had long-lasting effects, including a new definition of Spanish identity and a stronger sense of nationalism. The conflict likewise monetarily affected the Spanish populace.